Hello, myself Preeti Rokre. Today I explain poverty. Introduction of poverty. Poverty is the state where individually lack the resources to meet basic needs like food, shelter, and healthcare. It's a complex issue with the various social, economic, and political dimensions and can be measured in terms of income, access to resources, and living standard compared to others. Aims of poverty. The primary objective of poverty reduction program and eradicate extreme poverty. Reduce poverty its all its form as improve the living standards of those living below the poverty line, including ensuring accessory to basic necessaries like food, shelter, and healthcare, as well as promoting economic opportunities and social inclusion. Poverty line. The poverty line is the threshold after as income level used to determine who is considered poor in the specific country to region. It's represented the minimum income needed to afford basic necessaries like food, clothes, and shelter. People below the poverty line are generally considered to be living in poverty or maybe in eligible for government assistance. Type of poverty. First is absolute poverty, also known as extreme poverty, as object poverty characterized by the inability to meet basic needs like food, water, shelter, clothes, and health care. After associated with a lack of income or consumption level below our survival thorny threshold, more prevalent in developing countries but can also exist in developing nations. Second is relative poverty, defined by a household income is comprised due the average of median income within a specific society. Indicate income inequality and is more common in developed countries. Even if basic needs are met, relative poverty exists when a householder income is significantly below the average. Cause of poverty, economical factor, unemployment and underemployment, a lack of a job that don't pay a living wage, create financially instability and limit opportunity for individual and family to escape the poverty. Low wage and economic in, inequality when wages are insufficient to meet the basic need or when there is a large gap between the rich and poor, it can lead the increased poverty and social unrest. Social factor, lack of access to education and healthcare, limited access to quality education and healthcare, restrict opportunity for social mobility and increases vulnerability to poverty. This discrimination and social exclusion. Discrimination based general ethnicity, religion, and or other factor can limit access to resources, opportunities, and social service perpetuating poverty. Systemic factors: weak government and corporation lack the transparency and weak governments can undermine economic development, drive resources for essentially service and exacerbate poverty. Political instability and conflict and political instability can disrupt livelihood, display population, and create humanitarian crisis, leading in increased poverty. Poverty measurement method. Poverty measurement method absolute poverty based as a fixed standard of living after defined by minimum level of food, clothes, and shelter needed for survival. Relative and poverty defined in relationship to the overall living standards of the society after using a percentage of the median income. Multidimensional Poverty Index (MPM), developing by the Oxford Poverty and Human Development Institute of OPHI at the MIP constantly deprivation in health, education, and living standards. Anti-poverty program, National Rural Employment Gratuity Act 2005 (NREGA). Prime Minister Rajgar Yojana, PMRAY, Rural Employment Generation प्रोग्राम REGP स्वर्ण जयंती ग्राम स्वराजगर योजना SGSY प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम याद्य योजना PMGM